Down.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
So here come the Patriots to take over for the first time, led out by the rookie, the third overall pick back in April out of UNC, and that's Drake May.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks, but I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. He's going to have those kind of outings in year one, but the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
To throw, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On play action, May.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT. To the air, May.
And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll throw with May.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Texans offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
That's good for the Patriots.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Throwing here is May.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for the Patriots.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
One more time with Gibson.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
And they go play action with May.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans, and nothing but daylight ahead. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
So the Patriots coming out now. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And all the way down to the 26. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here's May. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. May. He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Douglas with a grab over the middle. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
From the gun, it's May. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jalen Polk with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Pats have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the half, Stroud. His throw incomplete. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin in the AFC South. It's Indianapolis on the road at Tennessee. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. 2 touchdowns there for Jonathan Taylor. From there, we head to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic. See what's happening over in London, where it was the Jaguars in their yearly visit who were able to come out on top. Christian Kirk leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. It was a terrific first half from the rookie number 3 overall pick, Drake May. He lit up the sky with 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys were rolling in the early part of this football game. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Texans offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked second in the NFL at this point in the season. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pierce takes it straight ahead. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Stroud looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
That one caught by Polk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. This one to Bourne out on the left side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA SPORTS. Back now in Foxborough. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Second down and a yard. In motion goes the tight end. They go play action now. May. He finds his man. Complete. That's Douglas. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the counter, it's Stevenson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, it's May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston set to take over. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. And just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go again with Pierce. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
That is caught by Dell.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Again, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. And Stroud now to throw.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here's Stroud.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now a 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
So Stroud and the Texans down 28-20, a little under 30 seconds remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Caught left side. Here's Dell.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
1st down, Texans.
Stroud to throw it. That's caught by Davis.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Now Stroud. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Stroud.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A really nice knockdown. He has so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man. Because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's third down. Here's Stroud.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part one. Part two, the two-point conversion.
Throw the two-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even matter.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Stroud back to throw.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for New England, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.